Okay, so this is me over a month later. Unfortunately, I've been putting this project off for a while. I just didn't really know how to get started, and I sort of procrastinated all the way through. So I've finally gotten the motivation to start now. Firstly, I apologise for the bad filming quality. I can see it already right now. My selfie cam doesn't have a stabilizer. For some reason I thought it did, and I knew it didn't, but I forgot that it didn't. So I thought that it would be the same quality as my rear camera, which has an optical image stabilization in it. And aside from that, I hope you enjoy the video. I know the filming's not the best. I looked a lot less enthusiastic than I was. I was really sort of, I don't know, I just couldn't really express myself. Like there was pressure there, right? There was pressure, but there was also like, I don't know, I just couldn't express myself properly just because there was so much going on, and I was literally, I'm driving a race car, like how cool is that? I just couldn't process it. It was, yeah, so my enthusiasm looks a little bit off, but no, trust me, I was pumping, I was absolutely, yeah, I was really hyped for it. So yeah, I hope you get to experience what I experienced on that day, and sort of see how it works, and yes, well, hopefully you enjoy it. Good morning. So this is a first for me. I haven't done a video like this before. So today I'm going to walk you through my test day in a TR86 car. I've got it up at Hampton Downs. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm getting picked up at 6, and I'll take you through the whole day. Onboards. I have a GoPro as well. Maybe not be able to use it. Yeah. So let's go. So I live in the garage, so let's get inside and, well, get ready for the day. Alright guys, it's early in the morning. I'm here at Hampton Downs in front of the Mad Mike Motorsports Cafe. You can see the sunrise behind me. And yeah, so the reason I'm this early and it's still dark is because my ride, Maria, who owns the sconnery, couldn't come any later because she has to get back to work, and because I can't drive here myself, she was my last hope, which is, otherwise it would have been an Uber. So yeah. Okay, so I managed to get into the facility. One of the gates was open. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to, so I'm just gonna see if anyone's here, and it probably looks super dodgy, because like I'm the only one here. There's a truck that drove through before and didn't really, I don't know, I looked a bit confused, so yeah, I'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't get kicked out. Okay, so the guy just drove by me. He said it's okay. Well, he didn't say it's okay. I just said I'm here for the test, and he was like, oh yeah, it's cool. So no issues with me being here like an hour early or something. Thankfully the walking takes quite a long time, so like I'm burning a lot of time just by walking. So yeah, one of the garages looks open, so I'll see if I can have a look in there. And yeah. Right, so I'm outside, just about to get in the race car, got the driver's briefing going. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes for the first round. I'm booted and suited, and well, we'll see how it goes. So looking forward to it. Okay, so just did the first session. It was really cool. The car is way more grip than I thought, and I need to focus a bit more on my line. My car awareness needs some improvement. Other than that, throttle patience is another one. I'm quite pushy on the throttle when I need to work the throttle and the steering at the same time rather than do them separately. And other than that, I should be good. I'll show you the cars. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through my outlap here. The official speed pit limit was 40 kilometers an hour, which is what I stuck to. So this is again the second session, not the first one. And so what I did here was I tried to smash the brakes as hard as I could, mainly because what we noticed before was that I wasn't reaching maximum brake pressure or peak brake pressure. So then here we're just sort of getting the tyres warmed up and everything, just because we take breaks in between the sessions and look at the data. We have to, well, yeah, just sort of, the car has cooled down, so just need to sort of get them warmed up again. So I'm just not going at it full throttle here at the moment. Well, not going at it full power, not at my maximum ability, let's say. Just sort of practicing what we did. So what we talked about was my line was quite off. It wasn't that great. So what I'm just sort of experimenting a bit here was just what we sort of discussed a bit. So here I'm still turning in way too early. Later on this gets a little bit better, but for this corner I was super conservative the whole way through, because in the first session I had a bit of a moment where I nearly spun it here. I don't know what sort of black magic I performed there, but I somehow managed to keep it out of the wall and out of the gravel, so yeah. So I'll just move forwards to a better lap. So we're just going to do another lap here. This would be my 7th lap now. Now the massive improvement I've made here was sort of by accident. I didn't brake enough, so as a result of that I had to turn away later, which turned out to be way quicker, obviously. And then here I was braking a little bit later. The main issue I had was lifting off the brake while I was shifting. For some reason that was something that I just couldn't get my head around for the rest of the day. Had a bit of an oversteer moment there. I was feeling a little bit more comfortable with the car, so I was pushing it a little bit more and sort of trying to feel the limit a bit more than what I was trying to do before. And here as well I turn in way later, and you can carry so much more speed and get a way better exit as well. And then I don't as violently get over to the side, but I could still come over a lot later. I'm still braking way too early. At least I'm not turning in as early though. I'm still quite scared of this corner here. I mean, obviously that moment just really scared me. Not quite using all the track or the amount of grip I could from the car. So second session done. My line was a lot better this time. Still need to focus on the braking, so I'm having a bit of a dip. I brake at full pressure and then I dip, and then I go up again. So I need to brake at full pressure and stay at full pressure. And if I get that all right, I mean, some other things to improve on, but no, it's so fun. Yeah, so I was just having a second session. Sorry, just a lunch. We've got 2 more sessions to go. It's been going well. Sorry about the wind. We've got the cars set up right and everything. It's so amazing. I'm also just driving with Dion. The car is in there. And yeah, no, it's going really well. I still need to improve somewhere. Mainly my line and my braking are quite... They couldn't be improved, and my turn-in as well. Other than that, like, it's pretty good. I reckon I probably can't get started in TR86 this year, but try and get into E46 class and BMWs and work my way up from there. The guys have been really cool. I've managed to improve a lot from when I first started out. I can push a lot more now if I know the limits of the car. I can even throw in some oversteer a little bit, and yeah, so there we go. Okay, so for this session here, I'm just going to take you straight through to my fastest lap, which was actually in session 4 and not the last session 5. If I would take you through all the different sessions, the video would be way too long and you would probably get bored very quickly. So I'm just going to take you straight through the fastest lap. So setting up for T1, I brake nice and late at the 100 board, turn in really nice and late, get a nice exit. The apex is really between those 2 curbs there for T1. Then I brake right as the tarmac starts on the side there. Again, nice late turn in. I do turn in a little bit earlier here, get some oversteer, but it's manageable. I was able to control it, and I was happy with myself that I was able to do that. I got a little bit deep here, but it's alright. I've managed to mostly recover it. Get a nice exit out of here. Just powering up this part here and brake right where the marshal's post is. Nice late turn in, as I should be doing. Power it out of this corner here. And then it's a long way down to the last corner. Unfortunately, I was still braking and turning in quite a bit earlier for this corner than I should be. I've compared it to other people's onboards, and most professional guys are doing a lot later. That moment I had there just really scared me from the first session. So powering up the main straight again, just nothing left to do but to keep it smooth, make sure the lines are right, and we come through to record a 119.87. So we just did the last session. Not the last session, sorry. Last session was way better. I was able to improve my time a fair bit. My line it felt so much more comfortable. It just came to me really. It was awesome. It was amazing. Okay, so we finished up the day here at Hampton Downs. Last session, I could have done a bit more. It was just a bit. It's the end of the day, I was really tired and so on, but no, overall really productive day. I learned so much. Dion Pitt was my my coach, and it was awesome, man. I know where I am compared to like other guys getting into it, so I can really like pace myself against them now. And well, hope to be back for another test session at some point. I'm gonna see I can save up for one. No, but honestly, like the last two sessions were awesome. Like I was struggling a lot with like feeling the limit of the car at first, and then slowly I built into it and managed to like even get a little bit of oversteer here and there and like keep it controlled. And just, man, it was awesome. Like driving racing cars is amazing. It's super cool. So yeah, hopefully be back for something else. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any footage of me outside of the car, from me driving, but outside of the car. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? Really productive day, and I hope to keep the momentum up with my learning and be able to, well, essentially move up into a category at some point, and eventually take part in the 8-6 championship and see where I can go from there. So yeah, thank you for watching, take care, and hope to see you soon.